Are you ready to feel confident? Join me today in creating this beautiful look. Let's get confident together. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to create this look using the Woosh palette, and I'll be applying my lashes in a separate video. I'll be sure to tag it here for you guys. If you are new to my channel, hi, my name is Elena. I'm all about self-love, body confidence, and loving the journey. If you are already part of the fam, welcome back. Thank you guys for coming through, and we're going to get glam today. So be sure to stick around for the rest of this video. Let's get started. The shade that we'll be using today is the number 3 medium. This is the Woosh palette, paraben free, cruelty free. The great thing about this palette is it's 24 months lasts you. A lot of times things last up to 12 months. So we're opening up this palette. Mine is very used, so don't mind the craziness. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to use a perfector. So I'm skipping the eyeshadows. We'll work on the eyeshadow later. Perfector. So I go with the darker tone, but you can go with the lighter tone. They give you 2 different shades with the palette. So I'm using the darker perfector to go on the darker spots of my face or the shadow areas. You apply this first, of course. So we got some in the chin, a little bit in the contour. I have a little bit of dark spot right where my cheekbone is at. So I'm going to apply it to there. I'm going to keep on going around. You'll be able to notice from your own face complexion, where is it that you need it most with your dark areas of your face. So I also like to go down in my neck. My neck is darker, so I apply some at the bottom. I'll fix it up later, but I try not to worry about too much. So if you have a darker neck, you might want to put a perfector at the bottom, but you can bronze it up later. Next, we're going to go in with a contour. Now I'm using the Woosh brush, which I actually do like this brush. It's pretty convenient. So I'm going to be using it on my cheekbones, doing the contour. I love how this brush works, really nice. It has 2 sides. I'm going to go in the back of my neck, my ears, gonna put in the contour. Then I'm going to go close to the side of my forehead. I don't put a lot because I have a small forehead, so I don't need to overdo it. So I'm going to keep going around. It's pretty easy to use this, and it gives you step-by-steps on how to use the Woosh palette. Next, I'm going in with the lighter tone of the contour. I'm going to be putting in the areas that I didn't put the darker shade. So we're going to dabble on the forehead. I'm going to grab my contour brush and I'm going to put a little bit more of a darker contour at the bottom of my lip. So finishing off the contour, we're going to do the nose. Now use a different brush. It's an angle brush for my nose. It's really convenient to have an angle brush for your nose so you get the smaller areas and you can create that nice look. With a bigger brush, it's kind of hard to do. I highly recommend an angle brush, so I'll be sure to share down below which brush this is if you guys are interested in it. It makes it so much easier when you're contouring your nose. So I'm going to just blend everything with the contour. So I'm going to blend out the nose, the cheekbones, the forehead, and just go the whole way around, just blending the contour before we move on to the next step. What I love about the Woosh palette is that it gives you step-by-step instructions, but it's just so convenient and time efficient, especially if you love to do your makeup but you don't have the 2 hours to spare. This you can get done, and just like killing it you can get it done in 10 minutes. So if you're looking for something that's time efficient, this is it. Using e.l.f. for the concealer. Now I like to use e.l.f. especially when I apply onto my eyeshadows, but we're doing this for the concealer in the under eye. And this angle brush is really convenient to use, especially when you're trying to get small areas that a normal brush can't get. So I'm just going to be pressing that down and getting the spots under my eye, give it that nice look. Step 4, we're gonna get the blush. So there's two different shades in the Woosh palette. I like to go with the pink shade that has a little bit of glitter to it, and I like to apply a lot. I like to have a lot of blush, so I'll put it onto my cheeks, give it a little smile so you know where you want to have it. Has that little bit of shine, so I like going with this one. So I'm going to continue to spread it onto my cheeks. I'm kind of overdoing it, I know. And then I'm going to put the shimmer. So the shimmer is a highlight. So you put it in the areas that you want to have a highlight. I like to add to my nose, my cheeks, and the upper lip. Gives it that extra glow look. Now for the final step, I'm going to add the powder foundation. So this is a press-on powder. So I'm going to go with the darker shade because I want a bronze look. So I'm going to continue to use the brush and blend, continuously blend, making sure that I get every spot. There's two different shades. Again, I'm going with a bronze look today, so I'm going to go with the darker shade. And then I continue to use my brush and brush it out evenly throughout my whole face, making sure I get my lower chin, my upper forehead, and all the spots that I need for that full coverage. Alright, so we're going to go back to number 1 that's on the Woosh palette, which is the eyeshadow step. I like to do my eyeshadows in the end, so I'm using the e.l.f. concealer as my base. I'm pressing it on with my little sponge. Now here are the different shades. You have 4 shades. We're going to be using the base one, which is the lighter tan color, and then we're just going to apply that onto a base of our lid. And I'm using the e.l.f. brush. I absolutely love this brush, especially when you're blending out your eyeshadow. It's only 99 cents at the store, so go and get it if you don't have a blending brush for your eyeshadow. Next, we're going to go in with the Define, which is a brown shade. Continue applying on the side of your eyelid. I'm going to use that angle brush. And then after you're done just adding the first coat, you're going to go on to the next eye before you go to the following eye and finish off adding more of the eyeshadow. I'm going to continue to apply the eyeshadow, adding multiple coats to give it a darker look. Absolutely love how smoky it looks with this color. So go with the dark brown, the Define, instead of the black if you still want to do a smoky color but you don't want it to be overpowering with the black. Next, we're going to add a little bit of glitter at the bottom of our eyebrow to give it a pop color. Using the palette, there is a glitter eyeshadow that I'm using to put at the bottom of my eyebrow. And the final step for the eyeshadow, I'm going to be applying the glitter onto the top of my eyelid. Something settled, not overpowering, but beautiful at the same time. This is all used in the Woosh palette, so you have the eyeshadow colors as well as the base that you can use for your full face coverage. With a different brush, what you're going to do is just blend all the different colors. Make sure they're evenly. Next, we're going to go with our eyebrows. Now I'm using the Palm Eyebrow Dip for my eyebrows today. Gently using the brush to fill out my eyebrows. Take your time when you're creating your eyebrows. You just want to go to the shape of your eyebrow. You can overdo it sometimes if you put too much of the product on the brush, so do it little by little and then you can finish off doing your eyebrows. Now I'll be doing the other side. I'm doing small little strokes to give the imitation of the little hairs of our eyebrows. and then going at the angle of the shape of my eyebrow to create that complete look. You can use the brush to brush it out to make it look natural, or you could just put the small strokes of the brush onto your eyebrows to create that look. To create a look, whether it's dramatic or a light eyebrow look. So we finished the eyebrows. I'm going to use the glitter eyeshadow or the shimmer, you can use either or, to apply at the top of my eyebrow. Give it that pop, and you can put it at the bottom of your eyebrow as well. Finish off the look today, we're going to be using a gloss from Dior. It's a nice pink tone, glossy. It's a plumper as well, so if you're looking to plump up your lips. Thank you guys for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget you are loved. You know, sometimes we go through different challenges, and it's so important to remind ourselves and then spread that positivity, have that environment that is needed. Don't surround yourself with negativity, because if you surround yourself with negativity, you're gonna absorb that energy, and you do not need that energy. You need a positive energy that allows you to be uplifted, allows you to smile and be happy. Again, stay confident as always. Bye guys.